Okay, if you hear me scream at any point during this video, it's because there is a huge spider in here. What's good, y'all? We got some new mail here, something to unbox. I know what they are, and I'm glad that they came in today because we're leaving for Florida tonight. But before I go ahead and open these up, remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, supposedly that goes a long way. And shout out to all the longtime subscribers. I love you guys and thank you for sticking around with the channel. Now let's go ahead and get these opened up. I gotta get a knife though. Kids, don't do this at home. Woo! This is a dope box. Today we're talking about the Puma Stewie 2 Ruby. This is Breanna Stewart's second signature sneaker with Puma. Here's a look back at the Puma Stewie 1. And this pair is named after her daughter. I just want to talk about this box really quick. It's all red, and then you kind of have those details of rubies and gems there in the background. And you have your Breanna Stewart logo and your Puma logo. Also, you have that Puma stripe going down the side as well. Cool detailing here. Now, before we get into the shoe, I just got to do one quick costume change and I'll be right back. I completely forgot I had this Breanna Stewart jersey or jersey because it's connected, but it's perfect for the occasion, so I had to throw it on. Now, we've been able to see Breanna Stewart play in the Stewie 2 since the WNBA season started. Stewie is now with the New York Liberty and put up 45 points in a game wearing this exact pair. I just hope that they'll help me score 45 one day. But yeah, these released on May 19th, the same day that the WNBA season started, and they're going for a retail price of $125 US. I was able to pick up my pair directly from the Puma website. $125 is a sweet deal for signature basketball shoes, especially if it's one of the faces of the league. So I appreciate Puma for keeping the prices low. Obviously they could be lower, but at least it's not $200. Sizing was key for this cop because it is a woman's sneaker, so I had to navigate the whole size conversion thing. I went up a size and a half, that's plus 1.5. So I usually wear a men's 11 in most of my sneakers, but with these, I went up to a women's size 12 and a half. And the fit feels natural. I have enough room up at the toe to kind of wiggle my toes around, but I still feel secure in the shoe, like it's holding onto my foot and I feel sturdy. So I would say go true to size when you're picking these up. For men, just convert 1.5 from your typical size and these should feel like magic on your feet. All right, now let's take these to the court and let's also examine the features of the Puma Stewie 2. Starting up top, you have this smooth mesh upper, fully red. These the red Octobers, darker red on the upper than on the midsole, and you have some darker red or even burgundy fusing here on the upper in specific patterns, both on the lateral side and on the medial side. Of course, you have that Puma logo streaking down the side, but behind that, maybe that says BS? Like if I'm looking at it on the medial side, I feel like I can see somewhat of like a B here, and then an S, like Breanna Stewart's initials there. Maybe that's just what it looks like initially, but I think it might be Breanna Stewart's initials there. Looking back at the medial side, you have a major shout out to Breanna Stewart's daughter, Ruby. It says her name here at the end of the Puma logo, and it also shows her birth date, 8/9/21. Keeping it red on the tongue, you have more mesh material and all red laces. And up here at the tip of the tongue, you have another look at Breanna Stewart's logo over some rubies. So you definitely have some strong branding here on the sneaker and you'd love to see that for Breanna Stewart and Puma. Flipping the sneaker over to the rear, you have this red plate that shows the actual Puma jumping over Breanna Stewart's logo. And beneath that is a little warning. If you are to ever put these sneakers on, you will not be able to take them off because they'll explode and you'll explode with them. I'm just joking. That warning is more so stylistic and it's a perfect transition to the outsole of the sneaker. Seeing here at the rear, you have kind of like that fire going up and then it changes to somewhat of like smoke in the middle. And then up at the front, you have a little bit more fire. Is that how fires work? Is it like, it'll be fire and then there's smoke and then fire? Or is it fire wind, water, like the elements. Like in Pokemon, you know how there's like grass Pokemon, or is it earth Pokemon, fire, water? You guys get what I'm saying. And I'm sure you guys probably noticed here in the middle, you do have another look at that Puma logo and some more Stewie branding right above it. I have to say, I love the creativity and detailing on this sneaker. Also on the lateral side of that outsole, you can see that it says humble and hungry. I am definitely hungry right now. I think the traction is pretty decent. You do have some softer grooves up here toward the toe, and there are some areas of the outsole that don't have grooves at all, like on that outer lining and right up there at the toe, but it still works on the basketball court from what I can see. On the medial side of the outsole, Puma does let us know that this midsole is Nitro infused. It is really soft and bouncy, not a hard impact when you come down on the back of this shoe. The impact is silenced with that foam and the cushioning from the Strobel board. And yeah, that is essentially the Puma Stewie 2. Overall, I think this is a solid sneaker for indoor basketball. I think if you're playing outdoor, some of these softer grooves might rip off pretty easily, but great for indoor use. They're comfortable, they seem sturdy and stable, the price isn't crazy, and who doesn't love an all red sneaker? You know, I do think that these are loud in terms of the colorway, but in terms of design, they seem a little bit more tame than what we had on the Stewie 1, which some people will like. But I kind of wish that Puma strayed a little further away from their design language on these. Aside from specific Breanna Stewart branding and detailing that you see on this sneaker, these look awfully similar to other basketball shoes that Puma produces. These do look like they could be a release for a LaMelo Ball or just a general Puma basketball shoe. I think that the Stewie 1 stood out a little bit more, and I hope that in continuation of the Breanna Stewart line, they just take more risks and make it look different. Again, I think this is a dope sneaker all around. I just think that it could have been louder in the design, especially on the upper, to signify that this is someone's signature sneaker. But yeah, I'm just glad to see players in the WNBA finally getting their SIGs. You know, it's been a while, but it has started again. There's so many talented players in the WNBA that have a huge following and they have deals with these huge corporations. I only think it makes sense to give them signature sneakers. Would love to see Asia Wilson get one with Nike soon. Obviously, you have some future GOATs in these upcoming drafts that will no doubt get sneaker deals, and I'm sure that they'll be on the short list for signature sneakers as well. But let me know what you guys think of the Puma Stewie 2. Did you cop? Are you going to now that you saw this review? And do you think it's better than the Puma Stewie 1? Also, what other players in the WNBA do you want to see get signature sneakers? I've been sketching a few concepts for WNBA signature sneakers, so let me know who deserves one and I'll try my hand at drawing it. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section, leave a like, remember to subscribe to the channel, and if you made it to this point in the video, comment warning. Thank you guys for tuning into another video, always appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.